elite Missouri quarterback commit Matt Zollers is here on a 5-star flex. He's going to talk to us about why Eli Drinkwitz was the right coach for him and what other schools said to negative recruit Missouri even after he committed and why he tuned it all out. All that and more on the 5-star flex. Matt, what's going on, B-Dog?
What's up? Nothing much. What's up with you?
Man, I'm cooler, man. Missouri, Matt. You're from Pennsylvania. There are a million schools between where you live and Missouri. Why Missouri?
It all came down to Coach Drinkwitz and the coaching staff and all the players up there. I just feel like I clicked best with them, faster and better than everywhere else. So that was ultimately the main reason.
Talk to me about the first time you met Coach Drinkwitz and what that was like. And did you know at the time when you met him that, it could be something there?
So the first time I met him and Coach Moore, the offensive coordinator, came to my school. I sat down, talked to them. My dad was there for like 45 minutes. And after that, I kind of knew this is definitely a spot where I could see myself. But that was early, and that was in January. So I was really thinking about where I was going to go, but it was definitely in my mind. I could definitely see myself here.
In that 45-minute conversation, what's something that stood out then that you can remember now that may have impacted your decision?
I remember one thing he said was, all these colleges are gonna throw out a runway, they're gonna throw out their best for you, and it's not always gonna be like that, when you get there. But him and his coaching staff, how they recruit and what they're showing you is once you get there, it's not gonna change. It's gonna be like that, the same as if you're there on a visit. When you get there for practice, it's gonna be the same. They're gonna coach you the same way they coach the players while you're there watching. So yeah, that was probably the main thing that stuck out in my mind.
Missouri has an explosive offense. What part of their offense do you think you fit into the best?
The best part of their offense probably is the versatility. They like to use the quarterback in a bunch of different ways. All types of passes, deep, middle, short, design quarterback runs, options, stuff like that. They like to use the quarterback in different ways and they like to get the playmakers the ball. So they've done a really good job getting Luther the ball. Obviously, he's the best player on the field, so why not give him the ball? So
Right.
I feel like they've done a good job of doing that stuff. So
When it came down to making your final decision, how hard was it for you to tell the people in Pennsylvania that you were going to lead the state?
it was definitely pretty difficult because obviously Penn State's 2 hours away from me. So
Right.
and mostly I'd say 7 out of 10 people around here are Penn State fans. So it's kind of difficult. It was a difficult conversation talking to Coach Franklin, telling him I wasn't going to go there, but ultimately it was the best decision for me. So I made the right decision, I feel like.
It seems like it really came down to Penn State, Missouri, Georgia, and Bama. What was it like having Georgia and Bama at you with the history that they have?
Um, it's definitely cool. Obviously, those two programs are the top of the top, and they've been like that for a while. So it's definitely cool. But I didn't really let the history get to my head. Obviously, you think about that, oh, they've been good, they're still going to be good. But I kind of just fell back on what I wanted in college and what I wanted through the coaching staff and stuff like that. So ultimately, I feel like the best decision was to go to Missouri.
When you think about literally going down the path that a lot of people will probably say, well, Georgia's got these championships and Bama has these championships. There has to be a leadership kind of function that you have that allows you to make that type of decision. Talk to me about your leadership style and what Missouri will be getting with Matt Zollers as their leader.
So off the field, I'm kind of I wouldn't say I'm outgoing, but I'm not that type of person that would you probably know what I mean, but
Yeah, sure.
on the field, I'm a pretty vocal person. If someone's
Right.
not doing the right thing, I'll tell them what to do, during practice, stuff like that. And I was the first commit, so I kind of had trust in the coaching staff. They were telling me like this has a chance to be the best class in Mizzou history, and we're definitely on the way to that. So I kind of believed in them. I started things off and then helped them recruit, get the best players in the country. So I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job recruiting too. Obviously, that takes leadership too, because people are not going to come to a school if they don't have a good quarterback. So
No, for sure. How would you grade yourself as a recruiter? Like, matter of fact, not grade. What's your recruiting like when you put on your recruiting hat? What's your recruiting style like?
I'm not really like a fake it type of guy. Um,
Yeah,
like I'd be like, and I'm not gonna like trash any teams or anything like that. But like if kids have like questions, like because obviously I already committed, so I've been through like what they're going through right now. So if they like ask a question about a school like that's in their top 4 or top 5, whatever it is, that was in mind, like I'm gonna tell them straight up. I'm not gonna lie about it. So I'm not gonna like fake anything. Like obviously I want them there, but I'm not just gonna try to lie to them and be like, oh yeah, like blah blah blah, and just to get them there. I'm
right,
kind of just being like, if you want to come here, like this is the best spot for you. If you
right,
wanna if you wanna come here, then you're gonna come here. So,
right.
yeah, that was probably yeah
No, I like that because a lot of times guys will just be the rah-rah
yeah
guy and
yeah.
oh
That's not
yeah, they're gonna give you this. No, that
yeah
ain't
that's
Matt
not.
Zollers.
I'd be like actually telling them what's up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you got to keep it real because you're gonna
Yeah
see these people like throughout your career and
yeah,
they
that's
got to
what I
trust
mean.
you, right?
Yeah.
So, who on Missouri's roster have you vibed with already that or that you may be talking to before you get there?
Definitely tight end, Brett Norfleet. On
Okay.
my official visit, he was my host, so I spent a lot of time with him. So I feel like we were talking a good amount, and then just like mostly the offensive players. I talked to the defense a little bit, but like I feel like all like the younger ish dudes, like sophomores, like redshirt sophomores, freshmen, like I feel like I built a pretty good connection with. I've talked to all of them like a decent amount, so definitely the younger people on offense that are going to be there while I'm going to be there. And then obviously I talk to the older guys too, like seeing how they like it and stuff like that. But yeah,
Yeah, for sure. What does a successful freshman year look like for Matt Zollers?
um, you know, if the opportunity presents itself, obviously I'm gonna go in there, and if I can, I want to play.
Right.
But I don't want to force anything. Like if the coaches think I'm not ready, I'm not ready. I'm just gonna sit back and learn. And if the time presents it, I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna show them what I got. But um, I definitely want to put on some weight, get myself ready to play at the college level, and then uh, get in the film room, get ready, get my mind straight.
Right.
Because I feel like my ability, I'm up to par. Like I could play, but
Right.
definitely want to get my mind straight. Um, so yeah.
This year, what game are you going to visit, or are you going to visit multiple games in Columbia?
Um, I'm definitely going to the Oklahoma game.
Okay.
Um, I haven't really. I want to go to multiple, but I'm definitely going to Oklahoma, and then I'll probably go to one or two others at the beginning of the season. They have a bunch of home games at the beginning of the season.
So I'm pretty sure you've taken a peek at the schedule for next year. Is there any
Yeah,
game that you're looking forward to for next year?
honestly, any of the SEC teams, I feel like that's gonna be cool, especially
Right.
at those type of environments because I feel like every SEC school has like this is the best environment in college football. Every
Right.
single school, they're at the top. So I feel like it's gonna be definitely surreal playing in front of that type of crowd, stuff like that. Like even at home, like it's gonna be crazy. So
Right.
yeah, not like a specific team.
So earlier you said that you don't get into negative recruiting, but that doesn't mean that other schools haven't tried to negative recruit you. What's like the most haterfied negative recruiting that you heard about Missouri? You don't have to say who said it. Just say something that they said.
Um, People have definitely said that like they got lucky this past year and what they
Right.
did really didn't mean nothing. Um,
Right.
and it's never gonna happen again. Uh, but obviously that's not true. It's not like they just like we're going like 1-10. and they randomly had a good season. Like they've been like progressively getting better.
Right.
So, but yeah, definitely people have been saying like, oh, that's all luck. Like that's not gonna happen again. So
No,
yeah.
it's definitely not gonna happen because they got my boy Matt. You feel me? Nah, we ain't going out that way. Hey, so when you think about all of the visits that you had to Missouri already, what's your favorite spot in Columbia?
Bud's barbecue,
Okay.
best barbecue in town. It's the
What
best
should I
barbecue.
what should I get?
I get I get wings from there, but
Okay.
Smash Burger, they got a great burger there.
Okay.
So, but I get mango habanero wings, and the
Okay.
mac and cheese is crazy.
Okay. Matt, what was your experience like at Elite 11 and what did you take away from it?
Um, it was definitely a great experience competing against the top quarterbacks in the country, seeing how I rank up with them. And I feel like it was cool and all throwing and stuff like that, but I feel like that wasn't really the main reason I was there. The main reason that I was there was to learn from all the coaches off the field. Like we had a bunch of speakers come in, like Pete Carroll came in and talked.
Oh wow.
So like definitely had to like navigate life stuff like that. They gave a lot of good life lessons. My notebook is filled, so I keep looking at that um, multiple times a week. So that was definitely probably the biggest thing I took away.
Uh, Speaking of on the field, was there anybody that you had some friendly competition with in particular, like a quarterback that you were like,
Uh,
oh bro, I'm about to beat that?
Malik Washington, he was my roommate, so we
Okay.
were going at it. He's in my group for like almost everything too. We're
Okay.
friends though, so it was like we're having competition. Like we'd be like, um, we were playing like a game, like bad balls 0 points, like down is 1, here's 2, and here's 3. So we were having a
Okay.
game, yeah. So we
Who
were having
won?
a competition. I think it ended up as a tie. I'm not gonna lie.
I like that, Matt. Matt, before we get out of here, tell everybody in Missouri what they're getting in Matt Zollers.
They're gonna get a hard worker. When I get there, I'm gonna put my head down and work. Um, I'm not gonna listen to anyone. Um, but I'm not gonna be a douchebag about it. Like
Right.
I'm gonna have friends. Um, I'm gonna learn from all the other quarterbacks there that have already been there because they know more than I do.
Right.
And then, you know, I feel like I'm a dual threat quarterback. I can run, can throw. So yeah.
No, I love it. Matt, where can everybody find you on social media?
Uh, all my social medias are just my name, Matt Zollers.
Okay. Hey, Matt, I appreciate it, man. Man, good luck this season. And hopefully we'll get you back in after the
Yeah,
Oklahoma game.
yeah, definitely.